Time checkpoint, 3 seconds back to Gazprom, 1 Pro and the rest. Difficult days, and it's not representative of the weather conditions that we've enjoyed throughout the Tour of Croatia to this point. But the rain really pelting down now at the finish line in Umag for the Team Wiggins riders. Just a case of trying to roll this one through to the finish. Very little power output required at this point. All about trying to steer it through those treacherous little bends. So Team Wiggins are not going to challenge Tinkoff, but they do have the job, of course, of defending those general classification positions for their 2 riders who are up overall. So Mark Christian, Andy Tennant, Liam Holohan, Dan Pearson, Dan Patton and Scott Davies make their way through to the finish line, and all the riders safely upright as they ride to the line. 2 minutes and 13 seconds in arrears, 9th best time for Team Wiggins. Solid effort from the 21 squad, still a few to come in at this point. Adria Mobile and Synergy Baku. Well, Nizzolo has done his work for the day, had to get a bike change during his effort. Trek Segafredo, man, a bit of a chastening experience for those riders as we await the appearance of Adria Mobile, but more particularly Synergy Baku, to see how they're going to get on in defending that overall leader's jersey. Team Wiggins safely home and surveying the scene at the finish line as we await the appearance of the 2 remaining squads out there, Adria Mobile and Synergy Baku. And that is the Synergy Baku team with the overall race leader, Vasina, on the front of the group, powering along. What can he do about defending this jersey? Looks as if he has done what it takes to defend from the man who was 2nd overall heading into today's stage. The man who's sitting in 4th place, Victor Delapart. Well, a big threat. Radislav Rugina, remember, from the Adria Mobile squad, starting the day in 3rd place. We haven't spoken too much about him. 26 seconds in arrears, and we haven't had too much indication of great things happening from Adria Mobile. So Radislav Rugina and his Adria Mobile squad. Domen Novak as well, sitting 5th overall. And he's the man in the white jersey. Rugina wearing Dossard number 121. Novak in that white jersey, 123. And they've managed to roll all those riders through the finish line and across to complete in 51.05. 1 minute and 29 seconds back. So looking good for Delapart.
Yeah, still very close, very, very close, because when you look at Hansen into the mix with Tinkoff there, Hansen started at 103, Delapart started at 53. They finished 10 seconds apart, so looking at it, they're absolutely equal in time. So Victor Delapart for CCC Sprandi Polkovica and Hansen of Tinkoff are for me, you know, level. They might split it fractions of a second. We'll just have to wait and see. But the leader is within 1 kilometre of the finish. That's the only person that can make the difference. And it's 48.53. He has to finish in 50.39. So I'm thinking that the red jersey could be resting on Vasina's shoulders. He just has to stay upright, keep 2 other teammates with him. But looking at the time clicking down, he is possibly keeping a hold of that jersey.
Well, he's leading from the front, isn't he? Kvasina is pushing hard. He's on home ground. He's a local man. He's got the cheers and the hopes of an entire nation. They've lost one rider. They've lost perhaps two. They need to get four across the line. Kvasina is leading from the front. The team are disintegrating around him, and there's a certain amount of worry and frustration, but they just need four riders to the line along with Kvasina. It seems all too easy for him. He's really ripping the legs off his teammates. 34-year-old Croat. Was third in the Coppi Bartali week last year, so national individual time trial champion in 2015 as well, so he likes the time trials.
50.39 he has to finish in, and they're well within that, so it does look as if Kvasina's taking this, keeping a hold of his leader.
What a wonderful performance from Kvasina and Synergy Baku Cycling, because they have retained their red jersey into the final stage, just about managed to keep three teammates with him, and we believe that he has done enough to retain the overall lead into the final stage of the Tour of Croatia. Superb performance from the entire Synergy Baku cycling team from Azerbaijan, created 4 years ago with the aim of getting Azeri riders through to the Olympics, and they are really starting to make their name on the international cycling scene. Superb performance. Looks like Kvasina has